Come here, Elias. Here it is. I found it. No, I didn't tell him. Yeah, he's. I'd like to review my brand new custom-made Shonky guitars of Somerset, England. Flamenco guitar made to the custom specifications that I gave via the internet. So there was no interaction between myself and the luthier who made this other than text messages and Facebook messages. And what arrived yesterday was this beautiful guitar. Some interesting facets of this guitar. Very important in a flamenco guitar is the design, very light construction, 1.5 mil birch ply. This is 1.5 back and sides, 1.5 mil birch ply, chosen for its a traditional flamenco guitar was usually made out of cypress, not because of really the properties of the wood, but more the fact that it was cheap and available. And to sort of replicate that, we've used birch ply with the traditional spruce solid top. The bracing and so the thickness of this becomes important. What the flamenco guitar needs to be literally a bubble, a lightweight guitar floating away on the verge of busting apart. Reason being, these are played with guys singing, usually in an unamplified environment, in a cave, in a corner, in a cell, in a mine, okay, and people dancing with nailed boots. So it's all about the percussion. So what we're trying to create with the flamenco guitar is as much a percussive instrument as a musical instrument. So you see flamenco, you'll often hear this kind of thing while a dancer is performing a percussive dance, or someone is singing to just the rhythm, not the tune rhythm. The guitarist has to listen, see where the singer wants to go. So first and foremost, it's a guitar, but it does have the percussive aspects. You'll normally see on a flamenco guitar, and I will have to add one, a protective plate, because this is where you play the percussive part. Here. Sometimes I'm very focused on a golpe there. So that makes this distance important between the string and the top of the sound hole, which in itself would affect the rake. Because you want a low action, you actually want to hear some fret. Gives it that typical flamenco attack, volume, decay, responsiveness, and brightness. It's a real important part of. If you hear a classical guitar, you won't hear that bright immediacy from the bass strings. You'll hear a warm sort of. But with flamenco, you hear. The action needs to be low to enable fast playing. I'm not the world's fastest player, but you'll see the more advanced flamenco guitarists doing picado runs. I can't do that fast, but that sound is exactly what I'm talking about. It sounds almost like a snare drum, almost like a triplet on a snare. It's bright, it's brassy, it's immediate. That is what you want from a flamenco guitar. There's no dots no fret markers on this guitar, but I can tell you where obviously not well. There we go. Joined at the 14th, this one. Body joins at the 14th, which threw me off a little bit. There's a 12th. So I'm very happy with the finish of this guitar. The shape of it is so old school. It reminds me of the very early Martins that were made. Looks like a 1920s style shape. Shonky's done very well in terms of getting the bracing absolutely right. The weight of this guitar is light. The I mean, I wonder, I can't help but wonder if we could have even gone lighter in terms of the thickness of the ply on the back, maybe for the next one. But this is actually the first flamenco, and I think potentially the first 6-string full-size acoustic guitar nylon that Shonky have made, and I'm very proud to own it. And I can only say what a great result for a first effort. Beautifully jointed neck here, the rake for the headstock. Everything works straight out of the box, and remind you this is brand new, straight out of the box. It's got a great engaging sound, and I'm going to play some basic flamenco now, so you can hear. Love it. Ole. Shonky, you did it.